Hi, it's Kim here again with Creative Scrapbooker magazine for another technique taster. So today we're going to use some Creative Memories, some Echo Park paper, and some Ranger mixed media products and paint to make this silly little card. It's a little cheeky, don't you think? The paper that we're using is Echo Park's Country Kitchen. It's got a lot of fun, colorful papers as well as a fun sticker pack that we're going to use as well for part of the tag. What I've done is literally just tear random pieces of paper. You can use the front, you can use the back, you can be very specific with what you want. So once we have all of our pages or paper ripped out, we're going to use some gel medium. And gel medium is a nice matte medium that will adhere everything down, will cover the top of it, and it will also seal everything in. So again, be very liberal with this. And through the magic of video, I have one ready. So we'll bring this one out. This one is dried. I've cleaned off my edges by cutting them. And then our next step, we are going to use some Dylusions paint to send this background back so it's not so contrasty and competing with the top of it. We're going to use Dylusions paints. I have picked Vanilla Custard, and same product that we've used on this one here. And you don't need a lot of this. I use the foam tips and just dab a little bit. A little will go a long way. So I like to bring the heat gun in just quickly to dry off that top layer. You don't want to dry it too much though, because sometimes I like to go in with a baby wipe and just rub off some of the paint in areas that you might want to pop up a little bit, like these little chickens, this flower are kind of fun. And then we're going to go in and we're going to do another layer of paint. So after you've dried your tag with the heat gun, if you want to go back in and remove more paint, you can do that. That's the benefit of having that gel medium at the very base. It will allow you to wipe off paint or add it back in. My next step is adding these little flowers on top. And what I've used is the Creative Memories punch, and we'll try to get that so the glare is not there. And take a piece of cardstock and just punch it out. You could use that on another project. And as you can see here, this is the one that I use. You're going to use your homemade stencil and just randomly make some darker stencils. I find with this flower, go from the outside in so you don't lift these little pieces of paper up. When you're done your stenciling, you can see how that shows up. So use a black Creative Memories marker or whatever color. Obviously, if you've used different colors, use whatever you want, and just outline. So you can see that on this project here, I've done all of the flowers, but I won't for the sake of time on this one. And then I have just added stickers and embellishments. You can add little flowers to the flowers to give more dimension to them. I would take this one here and pop it up on foam dots, which I did here on this one with Creative Memories foam dots. For my sentiment here, I used the Dylusions stamps, with my Distress Oxide ink. They're a little cheeky. If you like that style of stamp, I kind of do. I can be a little cheeky at times myself. Bring your mixed media projects into your scrapbooking supplies and use them, because it's easy to do and it's not quite as overwhelming as starting an art journaling page if you haven't gone that direction yet. Thanks so much for watching.